Previously on Onboard Lifestyle, we leave the Santa Barbara Marina and head out to the general anchorage east of Stearns Wharf. We wanted to stay close to the area because Compass was not feeling well.
So, hopefully, it's just a little stomach bug and he'll be okay.
We thought it was best to stay close to an emergency vet clinic. Emma gets her curriculum and enjoys her studies in her evolving classroom.
Look at all these books. So excited. It's gonna be great.
Lynn has a bit of a bad customer service experience and lets it all out. Meanwhile, I get elbow deep in a crappy job that must get done before we leave.
So what you're saying is now that we can go, can we go?
We could go. We'll pull anchor tomorrow morning.
So we're leaving Santa Barbara this morning, and I guess playtime was not in the cards for us. We just are getting kind of tight on our schedule, and we really need to get this radar installed, as well as a few other projects. So we're heading over to Ventura this morning. And then hopefully after we get this done, we can go play in the Channel Islands. Here's hoping.
Vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore.
Right there.
Okay, so that was definitely a workout, and it was just to the first spreader. I either need to get stronger or we need to have a backup power winch, because that's hard, especially for me or for Emma to hoist Teal up. Anyways, aside from that, let's talk about what we're doing today, which is the radar installation. And this is the thing that we have been waiting for a while, and now today's the day that we're going to do this. So I'm very excited. You see Compass, he's starting to feel better, so the meds are really working. We just have a few more days, and hopefully we can get these projects done and head out to the island to play. But before we go there, obviously we need to get this done and also make sure that there's no complications with Compass. So, all right, let's talk about this radar. This radar is something that Teal has been lusting after for a while. This is the Raymarine Q24C wireless. So this baby is going up, hopefully today. I mean, look at this. Oh, it's like Christmas. And also something that keeps us safe. So this is what we have going on today. Let me show. So this here is our old cord for our old Furuno. And we kept it in there because hopefully we can pull a messenger up and use our new power cord for our Raymarine. Teal has already obviously labeled it, and he's really trying to take some extra measures to ensure that we don't lose this. So he's up there now assessing what needs to be done and what tools he needs, and then he'll give me the go-ahead. Emma can do this and help us, but you know, to be perfectly honest, we have one shot, and Teal just isn't too confident that she won't accidentally pull this through. That girl is pretty strong. She doesn't even know how strong she is. So because of that, I'm obviously shorter. I'm going to be using my trusty Yeti cooler as my step stool. This is going to be so fun.
Okay, I'm only about a third of the way up the mast, about 20 feet. 20 feet of the 60 some odd feet up to the top of the mast. So it doesn't feel too bad. I feel like I'm actually pretty close to our boat. Feels comfortable. We're sharing the dock space here with a couple other cats. Look at this. We've got a lagoon, a leopard off here in the next to us. We swing around here. Got another lagoon over here. So we got 4 cats all packed in here on this little dock. Okay, let's check out what project I'm working on right now. Okay, here's our radar support. It's all nice and secure. Feels pretty good mounted in here. This is our old Furuno radar here. I left the cabling in here. So what I'm going to do is pull off this clamshell here, and hopefully I can just tug on this and get this cable to come up. Lynn's going to feed it from below, and I'm hoping that we have a little wiggle room and I could get this to work.
I mean, obviously the best thing that we could do is pull the mast and do this right, but we're trying to avoid doing that, and for, I don't know, a little bit longer. Maybe once we get down to Mexico or something. You want me to pull or push?
He's pulling.
I really hope this thing wasn't siliconed in.
He said it's not gonna go.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm pushing like crazy, and there's like nothing. You think it's siliconed in? That's good.
Do you think it's siliconed in? Yeah. He said yeah.
Okay, I was unable to pull this out. It is just rigid down in there. Who knows how it goes through the deck. It's probably siliconed in. So I'm gonna go to plan B.
What exactly is plan B?
Well, plan B is use the existing radar cable. But this is the old Furuno radar cable. It has 15 wires in here. I'm gonna have peeled back the sheathing. I'm shrink wrapping that now. That's gonna be my negative. I'm gonna bundle 4 of these together to get the proper gauge. All we need is an 18 gauge wire to run up there. It's only 22 feet, and so it runs on, that new radome runs on 17 watts while it's running and 7 watts on standby, so it doesn't need a lot. Then I'll discard these. I'll shrink wrap everything up, and then do the same up there. Tie it into the new plug that goes into the new radome.
I got so distracted. Those sea lions barking all day.
So nice.
It's fun, but man, they just don't let up.
Okay. A few more minutes and I need to be hoisted again so I can do the same process up there.
So we just hoisted Teal up, and now he's going to do the same thing that he did down here, which is rewiring our old Furuno cable. Let me show you, if you can. So he split it up so there's a positive and a negative, and that is going to go right up here. And I made a label and everything, so we are all set. Hopefully, it will take less than an hour for him to take care of the wiring, and then we will hoist that radome up.
Okay, there's the connection. I feel pretty good about that. I've individually wrapped each of those wires in there with 2 layers and then put a single layer over everything. This actually will be tucked right inside the mast, so it'll be out of the UV. This will be exposed to our new plug for the radar. Okay, about done here. Need to start working on that radome. So before we mount this radome, I have to make an adapter plate. It looks like our scan strut that is our radome bracket up on the mast has a different bolt layout than our new radome. So I'll spend the next few minutes and whip one out.
Well, it's another detour. We have bolts that are not quite long enough.
And Lynn always thinks I should predict or know every little thing for every little project
Okay.
weeks in advance.
In my defense, Teal's a really smart guy, so he should know these things.
In my defense, I was an 1/8 inch short.
Yeah. Is
Mama.
that an 1/8 inch short?
I was holding the bolt, not in my fingers.
Anyways, but luckily there are 2 marine stores here in Ventura Harbor, so we're gonna just walk on over there and grab what we need and finish this project.
Nice little break. Get out in the sun,
It is.
have a little stroll. Okay, that was not too bad. Here is our scan strut bolt layout. This will bolt straight to it. And here's our bolts that connect our radome down. This, I think, will work out pretty slick. Okay, adapter plate's in, nice and sturdy. Now it's just a matter of hoisting up that radome and bolting it in. Well, I'll plug in the electrical connection first, then bolt it in. You ready down there?
I'm always ready.
Okay, here's how it turned out. My power lead going into the unit. It's locked up in there. Everything is nice and secure. That's our new Quantum baby right there. Well, that wasn't too bad after all. Okay, I feel good about everything up here. I have a little bit of work to do downstairs. Just make a few more connections, read up on the manual. There'll be a little bit of a, I think, configuration to get this thing to talk to our chart plotter. But besides that, all the mechanical work is done. So I'm gonna head down. Still got a little bit of the day left. Maybe we'll go do something fun, I don't know. Or maybe I'll get onto this. We'll see. See how the girls are feeling.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high.
has been so foggy. It's crazy because I thought that we left the fog behind us, but it seems to follow us. The other day, you couldn't even see the jetty right here at the entrance. So having this radar install is a huge safety bonus for us. Teal's inside right now making the final connections. Okay, it looks like we have power to the unit. I think that Emma and I are going to go ahead and configure this and link it all up to our chart plotter. Can't be that hard, right?
Right.
It doesn't have a manual for this one, so we'll muscle our way through it, and if not, there's always tech support to help us. So let's do this. We decided to go with the Wi-Fi unit only because we didn't want to have to pull a data cable through our mast. Because of that, all we need is a power lead to it, and the Wi-Fi signal shoots down to our chart plotter. So eventually we probably will, once we pull the mast, we can do the data cable, but for now, this is all we need.
The Quantum has a strong Wi-Fi signal right now. Easy.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you liked it, please remember to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. These videos are made possible by the support of our patrons. Join the crew if you can. After all this time, we finally get our radar installed, and we're this much closer to finishing up our major projects before we sail into the Sea of Cortez. Come back next week to see what port we head into. See you then!